What's up, everybody? Tuesday morning throwdown. Had a little thought on my mind, and there've been a couple guys coming in buying them, and in preparation, because what I am going to talk to you about today or this morning real quick is I believe we're right here at like the end of our super cold spurt or whatever. We're going to have like tomorrow. I want to say it's going to be mid 60s, but then tomorrow night it's going to be in the 20s. But overall, I mean, hey, that's still a 40-degree average right there. So water's going to be starting to warm up. Okay. What that means is whenever water temperature gets close to around mid 50s. You get around mid 50s, close to 60. Naturally, the big females are looking forward to that for their eggs and everything, okay? They want to be up there getting warm, but at the same time, you're going to have gizzard shad that are going to be pushing shallow, and they're going to be spawning, all right? And it's not like you're going to see all this thrashing on the bank and all that. That ain't the way gizzard shad roll. Gizzard shad will get on these flats, whether it be a point or a pea gravel flat, something of that nature, and they will get there. And what they really like, if you know some, is some shell beds. I know of a couple locally, and I never really understood why really at this time I could always catch big fish there. It was like a given once I figured it out, maybe 15, 16 years ago, something. I never could put it together, and then now we have all this YouTube stuff available, so boom. So gizzard shad is really something to look at, and it's not to be, if it's tough, then you can break down to these little baits. You can break down to a jig, or you can break down to a speed trap, or something of that nature. What we used to throw, and once again, we didn't know, but the only thing that we knew was the fish bit it. We didn't know why, but now I can look back at it. But anyway, we used to throw a spinnerbait with like a number 5 Colorado up front, and then on the back, a number 7 willow blade. And we rigged it up like what the Stan Sloan or the Zorro Baits Bango blade is, like what Wesley Schrader came out with several years ago. So honest to goodness, big baits. That is that's the key today. And then new little thing that we just got in yesterday while we were closed, so I didn't post that. Anyway, bait number 1. So it seems like everybody wants to power fish anymore. Everybody wants to be throwing crankbaits. They got to be moving jerk baits, blah, blah, blah. I wish I had like a Lucky Craft Pointer 128. A bigger jerk bait, really good this time of year. Jackal came out with Re-Range 130 a couple years ago. Really deal this time of year when the fish are pushing shallow and they're looking for those bigger baits just to get that belly full, because they're getting ready to exert so much energy whenever the females go to spawn. Okay, number 1. This is the 6 Sense Mini Mag Square Bill, and this is close to like the Strike King 4.0. So pretty much, I mean, this one's saying 3.8, so you might as well say 4.0. But just a bigger bait, and the detail and the stinking paint schemes on these baits are just, they're absolutely wonderful. So anyway, this is the 6 Sense Mini Mag Square Bill. And then one of my favorites to do is, because you can skip it so far, I love throwing a 5-inch hollow belly, yes, hollow belly swim bait. I absolutely love it. I'll put it on a jig head most of the time, and then if I'm like, well, I'm gonna put it in the brush or whatever, Then you can put it on a belly weighted swim bait hook with a screw lock. So 5-inch swim bait, hollow belly. I love them because around here we're just loaded down with docks like Lake Norman. Man, you can skip it and it just keeps on skipping. So effortless skipping, easy to cast, and it just makes everything so much more simple. Then we go just a little bit bigger, okay? And this right here, me and little man was just talking in the pack. It looks nothing like this. But this right here is the Optimum Baits, the Boom Boom Shad. And this thing right here, if you will look, once you take it out of the pack and think outside the box and like, man, that thing's ugly. Well, it ain't supposed to attract us, you know what I'm saying? It is, it's all for the, and then look, if you think about it, Fred Rumbanis, he loves swim baits, right? He's from California. So if you think that man is going to design something that is not going to be a fish catcher, his name would not even be on the pack. So do not overlook these bigger baits. Put you it's got your belly slot right here. You put you a big, probably, and might say on the pack, I don't know, no less than probably a 6/0 owner beast hook. No less than. Possibility, let's see what we look like right there. Here's one of my big gaffs I've got put back. No, so that's a no, I don't know, man. I believe that'll work. That right there is a 10/0 owner beast hook. And you're like, good night, a 10/0? But look, everything's hidden, it's all compact, and I can promise you now, old boy ain't gonna design it if it's not gonna be worth a hoot, okay? Then the last two things, this right here, look, I've got glide baits that are pricey, all right? And for $38, this Storm Arashi glide bait is real deal. Comes with an extra tail, and the reason is it comes with an extra tail. If you throw that thing the way you're supposed to throw it around cover, like around docks, around laydowns and things, you can draw these things out. I don't have any monstrous baits in here. This one's 7.5 inches, and it sounds heavy, but 3 ounces. But you think about it, if you throw an Alabama rig, you are close. You are very close to the 3 ounce range. Okay, I'm telling you, if you got the right setup, everything, it's effortless. I promise you. So the Storm Arashi glide bait, and then one that I have not tried yet, but I keep seeing all these videos and pictures of them from my boys out at G-Rat in California, is the G-Rat Sneaky Pete. And this is a 7.5 inch bait, 2.5 ounces, but they call it a cover glide bait. And the reason is that right there. It has a rattle, okay? This is another one good for laydowns, for docks, and there's no doubt in my mind if you will pick it up and throw it and not throw it twice and then like, man, they ain't eating that. If you will throw it this time of year just to get your confidence up, that's all you need. All I had to do was about 4 years ago, I seen a 4.5 inch spot. 4.5 inch spot, 4.5 pound spot. I'm thinking of the length of the swim bait. A 4.5 pound spot with a mouth, you know, I mean, it's decent size, but it ain't a large mouth, size mouth. It disappeared in 8-inch Huddleston, okay? It made it disappear. The only thing you seen sticking out was line. So with that being said, I thought, boom, man, I'm sold. So these little baits right here, I say little because I've got some that are taller, and honest to goodness, they about put this to shame. So, anywho, don't be scared of them. And then at the same time on the G-Rat, all of their hook hangers are all swivels. So that right there lessens the probability of the fish slinging the hook right there. And then I'll show you something else right here real quick. I had to fix that. The tails. And this is what my boys out in California do, the owners and designers of these baits. You can change these tails out, okay? And say, for instance, well, the water's a little stained, but they're showing themselves. Well, what you can do, show you how to do it, all right? You take that tail right out, and then you can put a chartreuse one in, okay? So that's just, it's just like dyeing a tail of a worm or a jig trailer, you know, any of you soft plastics are like that. So yes, it is time to throw bigger baits. Don't be scared of them. It's not a norm because all we know is the little stuff, but if you will break free from that, I can promise you that you will not be disappointed. Now, to the new stuff that I just got in, and this was a limited run, and we only got a few packs. I literally have 4 packs left of each, and it is the Missile Baits D-Bomb and the Baby D-Bomb, both in pearl white for shad spawn and bed fishing naturally. This right here, there's no doubt in my mind, you could probably put that thing on a chatterbait just like that right there. That could really be nasty. I really just thought about that. Maybe trim down some of the ribs a little bit if you wanted to, just to expose the hook a little bit more. Run that on a chatterbug. And then you could put it on a jig. You could just pitch it in trees like we have around here anyway. You just do it by itself. So there's the regular D-Bomb. Here's the Baby D-Bomb. Both in pearl white, okay? And then they come in bulk bags. That's the whole deal. So the regular D-Bomb, they come in 25 packs, and then the Baby D-Bombs right here, they come in packs of 30. That's the only way that they were going to do it since it was a special run. So we have 4 packs left of each, that's all. Because the others that we got in, they have already been spoken for, already been paid for, spoken for. Boy said, I ain't letting that get away. So we have 4 packs left, so be quick on that. But anyway, today's really the topic of the day was big baits. So how about a twofer Tuesday? Big baits and D-bombs. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Hit us up if you need anything. Look, we've got the rods, the reels, the line. We've got it all. And Tommy Eggers, you tell Justin and Lano and them boys, they better be getting on it. They don't want no rib shots when they get home from Oklahoma. Tell them to get on the stick. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in this morning to me talking stone cold trash. But I love sharing info. And the thing is don't be scared. Don't be scared of it. If you want to get your confidence and you're around here local, hit me up. We will go, and Lord willing, one of my buddies was asking me about it last year too, but he hit me up again yesterday. He said, you need to do a video on the big bait fishing. So Lord willing, here before long, I will put the GoPro out on the boat, and then you can really see how much fun and how stupid we act when we're out on the boat. If we ain't catching fish, we eating chicken, son. That's just how it is. Look, I didn't get this physique by missing out on a plate of food. You know what I mean? If my boy don't get to the cooler before we do. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day on the 2 for Tuesday. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to hit us up, and we'll help you out the best that we can, man. God bless, and we'll see y'all later.